Okay, so the brand new update for Pokemon Go has arrived, and there's a couple of features that have been added. For instance, if you encounter a Pokemon, the CP tag will be a little bit darker. Alongside with that, the progression bar for level has been removed. Level 40 is the only thing you see. You no longer see any sort of experience that you need to go to the next level, because obviously level 40 is the pinnacle inside of Pokemon Go. However, at the bottom, you will still find your total experience, which will most likely, transfer alongside whenever, more levels will be added inside of the game. So don't worry about losing your progression. On top of that, in your profile page, you also now have two different badges. The first one is that there's an updated visual to the Johto badge, which actually looks really cool. And then over here you got a Hoenn badge, which also looks really cool. So I like these two changes that they have applied. And of course the regular Kanto badge will still look the same as it always has. In your inventory there's currently a bug. If you already rename a Pokemon, if you favorite Pokemon, if you transfer a Pokemon, it will always take you back to the top of the screen. And in order to demonstrate, I'm going to transfer a Pokemon I've just caught, like the Shuppet. I'm going to transfer it, and boom, it will take you to the top of the screen. I hope Niantic will fix this in the nearby future. Another feature that got added, which is like a small feature, is that at the bottom, the charge bar actually is the same color as the typing, which is really cool to see. So Hyper Beam will be in gray, Stone Edge will be in brownish, Hyper Beam in gray. We got Surf in, well, this Rhydon has Surf, but it's in blue. Hydro Pump in blue, obviously. You guys can see it for yourself as I am scrolling through these Pokemon. So that's a cool little change. I like that. It doesn't really influence your gameplay in any sort of big way. There's a new feature being released for Pokemon Go for people who have an iPhone 6s or better, called Pokemon GO AR Plus. AR Plus essentially just makes your game a lot more engaging than it has always been. You'll be able to encounter Pokemon, will be able to get more experience as you get closer to the Pokemon and you catch them with an expert handling. And it's a really nice feature. Unfortunately, not rolled out to everybody. So the Pokemon will sit in place, like you can see in the Lapras. It can actually turn around and take really cool AR photos. On top of that, I really feel that AR looks a lot better. The camera doesn't look as bad as it used to. And it adds another layer of immersiveness when it comes down to Pokemon Go. It's really quite nice when you think about that. Then on top of that, Pokemon Go Hub has showcased that there will be more Pokemon released inside of the game. 20 new Generation 3 Pokemon will be coming alongside with Delibird, and the Pokemon are water focused, water and ice type focused, and there's actually a picture that will be appearing very soon in the game, which is this one right here. More Pokemon have arrived, featuring Milotic, Feebas, and of course Luvdisc. And then over here, the Lotad Lombre Ludicolo family has been added inside of the game. So these are 3 of the brand new Pokemon. We got, I'm just going to open up all the tabs and showcase them all to you so that way we don't waste too much time here. And here's a nice little description. A Ludicolo poster boy for crazy type combination. Sharpedo could be a great glass cannon because it has a lot of attack. Wilmer and Wailord is essentially the water Snorlax. Other than that, these two don't really have much, but I consider Whiscash kind of an underdog because it has a pretty nice stats. It has a nice stamina and it's going to be pretty annoying inside of gyms. Milotic is an interesting Gen 3 Gyarados, as the first to feature a buddy walking distance requirement, which I think that's really good. Spheal Walrein, basically the Gen 3 version of Lapras. A Relicanth is the Gen 3 version of Omastar. It's really good. So this is Sharpedo. The CP is not really that high, but look at this attack. It's going to be insane. And it's a water and dark type, which is going to be pretty interesting. This is what they look like. Wilmer and Wailord with an insane stamina stat. Also decent CP. But Wailord's got to be insanely ginormous inside of the game. Then we got Barboach and Wishcash. And I truly, because of the typing, Water and Ground is really nice alongside with Swampert. It's a really nice combo. Has 220 stamina, so that's why I feel it's gonna be kind of like an underdog inside of gyms, because the typing is really nice, and on top of that has a really respectable HP stat in the game. That's gonna be pretty interesting. Corphish and Groudon aren't really that interesting, unfortunately, but they have decent CP as well. Water and Dark type, I think is interesting, but I don't think there's going to be a lot of interest in maxing out a Groudon, unless of course you love this Pokemon. Feebas and Melodic, already seen. Melodic just looks amazing, looks absolutely insane. Really, it's basically legendary-esque stats. A little bit weaker than some legendaries, a little bit stronger than some Suicune legendaries. So, you know, really great defender as well. We got Glalie and Snorunt. Glalie just will look really epic inside of gyms. It doesn't really serve a purpose, but it's gonna look awesome inside of gyms. Walrein, Celio, and Spheal. High stamina stat, decent attack stat, Ice Water. You will also see this Pokemon back in gyms a lot. Relicanth apparently very high stats in general. Definitely a Pokemon which will also, once again, will do well inside of gyms. And also Water, Rock right here. So that's also a pretty interesting combo. Looks pretty much like this, and then, well, Love Disc. What can we say about Love Disc? Love Disc is, yeah, it's pretty unfortunate. But yeah, that's basically it. And on top of that, there's going to be a new sale in Pokemon Go. And let me see where I found it before. Over here. There's Christmas presents found in the code, but then on the Taiwanese section of the Google Play Store, there's already known that there will be an event in which there will be the ability to catch new Pokemon, and you'll be able to buy special star boxes. Now, there's been 6 boxes found inside of Pokemon Go, which makes me believe that there will either be one massive sale or a 2-part sale. Like we had last year, we had a sale in during Christmas, and then a New Year sale as well. I'm kind of hoping for one gigantic sale with a lot of different types of boxes for everybody's needs. I think that will be best. But the new Starpiece will make an entrance, which will basically increase your Stardust by 150% for 30 minutes, just like a Lucky Egg increases double experience for half an hour as well. There apparently will be a new festival Pikachu again, and then a bunch of new Pokemon which we've already seen before. So this is what the Starpiece looks like. So yeah, maybe Santa Pikachu or something like that. I honestly have no idea. And then, yeah, there was apparently some information about Pokemon GO Plus on iOS 11. The bug has been fixed a tiny bit, not completely. Essentially, if you tap Go Plus whenever a Pokemon starts to spawn, what will happen is it will start to flash white. And if you tap on the first white flash, or if you just tap in general, it will skip the remainder of the white flashes, and it will proceed on catching the Pokemon. It's still a little bit delayed, but at least it's fixed a little bit. And you have to double tap, which is kind of unfortunate. And also what I've heard is that the coin glitch, or whatever, the coin trick, if you hold the Go Plus, it will no longer catch automatically. You will really have to constantly just click in order to catch Pokemon with your Go Plus. It's pretty much all the information. I don't think I missed out on anything, right? Yeah, and also the thing with the AR mode is called Expert Handler, and it will basically give you more Stardust and experience upon catching a Pokemon with the brand new update, which unfortunately will not be available to everybody. But yeah, that basically covers everything in a nutshell about what is new in this latest Pokemon GO update.